to be able to have 53 murders in a space means that there has to be a certain level of criminal coordination. It's not everybody have a gun. How do they get the guns? Guns have to be made available. In poor areas where people can't buy breakfast, how them find the money to buy gun? Where it come from? So the introduction of guns into poor areas is not by poor people. It is by persons who have resources, who buy the guns and make them available. In case you didn't know it, there is a concept of giving youngsters guns to lock. So to control a community, you get some poor, uneducated youngsters. And you say to them, see 5 guns here. Hide them in different places because they don't put them all in one place in case commissioner come and find them. All kinds of unique ways they find to hide the guns. And all of a sudden, a poor youngster who can't spell his name, and if him see it on bull, I meet it, who have no clue about the destruction that he's causing to people in the community, who by virtue of his illiteracy in many cases, his poverty, he feels marginalized. And all of a sudden you give him a gun and he has power. And he takes that power now to tell his grandmother, "Oh, come you not tell me good morning. You want me to shoot you?" And this tyranny is being reigned over many communities. And then all of a sudden now, we give them respect. We turn them into dons because they control areas. That is what we have done as a people, because all of us have some guilt in it. By how we portray them, by how we idolize them. They are nothing but criminals who have destroyed our society, and they must be eliminated from our society. And I don't take back that chat. They then take these youths and say to them, "You see that store over there? We're going to rob it. You see that bar? The owner have to pay tax. By the way, some drugs coming in, and I want you to defend the base. Any man who come in to try and take away my drugs, you kill them. Any man come and violate, kill them." So now, they are part of a criminal enterprise. And that's what is happening in the society. A criminal enterprise. But the worst part of it is that having established the criminal enterprise, they now use this violence that is supported by guns to settle domestic disputes. So, 2 boys who go to school together, arguing over a girl. Man feels the boy, the girl diss him because she gone with the next man, and him kill her because of it. This is what is happening right across Jamaica. So, there needs to be a kind of precision intervention in some communities. Because what you now have is that this kind of activity, which has leadership, this is not random, it has leadership. And those leaders sit down and they watch police movement, they watch your movement, and they organize their criminal army to attack you. So when in 2010 there was this intervention which disrupted criminal networks, not just in West Kingston but right across Jamaica, you saw murder rates fall. Yes, we are making another intervention here. But I point this out to you, that while those who argue about whether or not we have used this tool judiciously, and those who oppose it on spurious reasons, they give no solution. They show no care and concern about the lives that are being lost daily. I could understand their arguments if they were saying that the government is only doing SOEs to control crime, but that is obviously not the case. This government has more than double, well, what am I saying, double? We have increased the budget over 10 times what it was. We spent $40 billion on security in 1 year. And right now, we have over 200 police stations that are being improved. We have improved the mobility of the police force. We have improved the technology of the police force. We are increasing recruitment. We are changing the way in which the police interact and interface with the public. You are seeing greater, I don't want to use the term courtesy, but certainly greater respect in how the police treat with the citizens. We are doing everything to transform the force. We, as a government, have put in place almost everything that has been asked of us to transform security in Jamaica. But those who have a limited understanding of the subject, but who have great public voice, refuse to understand that for the many years that they have had this huge voice in pronouncing on the public issues of national security, they have never been able to bring down crime to any acceptable levels. Why? Because they refuse to understand the granular underpinnings of crime in Jamaica. Crime is almost now at cultural proportions, if you understand what I mean, ingrained in some of our communities. And we have to have urgent and immediate intervention to break that. And we have done it in a way such that we protect the rights of the citizen. No one can say that by the use of the SOE or the zones of special operation we have taken any lives. It is in fact because we mobilize in force why we do not place the citizen's life at risk. It is because we mobilize resources in strategic ways, in focused ways, why citizens feel safer. No criminal must feel that they have power, that they can go and burn down people's houses. Must never happen. And I've said to the commissioner, no stone must be left unturned to find those who have done it. It hurt me to my heart. You know why? Don't forget the Gold Street fire, the massacre. Don't forget that. Don't forget Eventide. Criminals went in. That was our history, and it mustn't repeat itself.